Here's how to make these delicious, easy ham and ricotta puff pastry pockets. We'll start off by mixing the ricotta, Parmigiano Reggiano, or Parmesan if that's what you're going to use, some salt, and some black pepper, preferably freshly ground. Give that a good mix until it's well incorporated. Then add in the oil and the ham. The ham that I use is very thinly sliced, which I then cut into small cubes. So give that a good mix and tip the mixture onto cling film. Shape it into a square, neatly tuck it in, put it on a tray or on a flat plate, then store it in the fridge for about 30 minutes or in the freezer for about 10 minutes. The purpose of doing this is so that it makes it easier when you need to lay the mixture onto the puff pastry. As compared to if it were lumpy, then it could get a bit too messy. Other than the fact that this puff pastry is just so delicious, what makes it a go-to recipe for me is the fact that it's so quick to make, and one of the reasons being that I use a store-bought puff pastry, but if you have some at home, if you have some that you've made at home, then feel free to use that. Otherwise, we're going to use a store-bought puff pastry. So portion the puff pastry depending on how many puff pastry pockets you'd like to make, or how big or small you want to make them. Then go ahead and top that with a filling. Make sure to leave a bit of space on the edge for sealing. And now very gently fold over each puff pastry. Then cover it and press on the edges using your index finger or thumb. And after that, use a fork to press on the edges. Now use a sharp knife to make 4 incisions across the top of the pastry. Then lay the puff pastry pockets on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Cover with cling film and leave to cool in the fridge for half an hour, or if you intend on baking them the next day, then you can leave them overnight in the fridge. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Lightly glaze the puff pastry pockets with a whisked egg. Bake for 25 minutes, rotating the baking tray halfway through, and let them cool before you serve. Leftovers can be stored in the fridge and reheated in the oven, though I don't recommend it. And that's it. Your flaky, delicious ham and ricotta puff pastry pockets are ready. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you come back again. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a lovely day. Bye.